So the rumor is Terrion Arnold, what's going on out there is that it's not as serious as people first thought about Terrion Arnold's injury. They're saying that is he's straight right now. Like he's gonna be out for a month. The shoulder injury ain't as serious as they thought it was. That's good. I think people starting to realize how important he was, and you hear these trade rumors out here. If DJ Reed is gonna be back in about 4, 5, 6 weeks, Terrion gonna be back in about 4, 5, 6 weeks. I think it probably is important to go get somebody else so you can have them give as much time as they can to get prepared and not have to rush back out there. So yeah, they was looking at some dude that played for the Giants. They brought in Trey Flowers. So in those situations, I think that'd be smart. Bring in guys that can help. CJ Gardner-Johnson, he went out to the Baltimore Ravens, signed with their practice squad, probably gonna sign with their roster. Apparently Joe Flacco got traded from the Browns to the Bengals. So interesting things going around, some moves happening before the trade deadline. Check out the trade line talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And I was listening to Terrion Arnold explain, his PI calls. And at the end of the day, it's just to the point where they don't want you to touch the receiver. If people really understood the integral parts of how they changed the game to accommodate, and the same thing with the NBA. They changed the game to accommodate, scoring so they can bring more fans in. So if you see some of the shit that go on as far as DB and the receivers can push off and do back shoulders, they can extend their arms, and they just want to see more points scored. And they think that's what the fans really, really want. So they don't, every time, you see in sports, a Baltimore Ravens, a Tampa Bay, a real good historic defense, then, even Detroit Pistons and the San Antonio Spurs through the 2000s, they changed the rules. That's the messed up thing about it. They changed the rules to make it harder for them to defend. 80s, oh no, we got flagrant fouls. We got technical fouls. You can get suspended now. In the 90s, no more hand checking. You know what I'm saying? In the NFL, you can't press past 5 yards. And it's just like, Jesus Christ. Once you really look at sports, what you really find out, especially for the betting people, what you find out is fake. Sports are fake. They are, in my opinion, they are controlled. They're already predetermined. And when, the referees are the star of the show, or one side has a big advantage because defense wins championships and they want offense to win championship, they do it all for the dollar. They got doubleheader Monday Night Football. I think it's the Bills and somebody in the Bears and the Commander. I mean, what you need double header football on Sundays for? On Monday night for what? That takes away the eliteness of the Monday night, the premier game. At some point, I was listening to Shannon. He was like, "Yeah, they're gonna have 2 games on Thursday night." It's just like, damn, it takes away from the uniqueness and the uniqueness of the game. Sunday is different. Sunday is a football day. And this is like, if you ever wanted to know when they be like greed, why greed is so evil and it's associated with those type of words, look at the NFL. You going to watch them greedy they ass right off the mountaintop. That's all that's going to kill the NFL. Too greedy to pay the players or to get them lifetime benefits. Too greedy to just too greedy, so they add all these games and don't even see how often their players get hurt. Too greedy that we cater to all our fans and that we think they want more offense, so we're gonna strap the defense hands behind their back and let the offense do it. Like you just you can't hit the quarterback no more. It's like it's all associated to that greed, going from a profit to a non-profit. When Trump got into office the first time, all of it is greedy. You ask yourself, where all that fine money going in? I feel like the fine money should be given off to the Walter Payton Man of the Year or something like that. The fine money from each team should go back into the city of each team playing in, or the state that each team playing in. How much fucking money do the owners need? They make money in other industries. And don't dare say you're gonna make your own league, they're gonna assassinate your character. So I'd be very interested when people in America really wake up to what's going on. And I think people who travel abroad, they see how people feel about Americans. When people really wake up and see how much of a scam America really is and some of the things that they do, how they make you pay for, you buy a vehicle, you still got to pay registration, right? You buy a house, you still got to pay property taxes. In other countries, you don't have to do that. I think when people wake up and kind of see it for what it is, but I'm gonna tell you this about this: people would rather live knowing they living under certain constraints or wrongs, or I don't know really. I say that's constraints. They happy just knowing that. They don't want to know the truth, you know, and that's the crazy thing about it. People who don't want to know the truth. But the thing about not wanting to know the truth, whether you confront it, maybe whether you meet it head on, you know, it's gonna eventually sneak in your back door, sneak up on you, and then when you hit you, you're gonna be so fucking shocked. I see people building safe houses and shit in their floors, you go bunkers and stuff. People understand what's going on, but the people that want to live in bliss like everything is okay, it's not okay. It's not. But with the greed of this game, bro, you know, it's sickening. The greed of the world is sickening. But, you know, back on top of with TA, I mean, you know, happy that he pulling through. Hopefully he rehabbed that shoulder, but getting somebody else may allow them a little bit more time to, you know, allow them a little bit more time to get healthy. So yeah, I would say that. Allow them a little bit more time to get healthy and make that adjustment. So, I mean, I think people, you know, covering his film and he didn't play well. He just got to stop getting those penalties, you know, where he being a little bit handsy. But it's hard. It's a contact sport. You want to jam receivers. You want to feel the receivers pushing you, knocking your hands down. It's a sport. And now they trying to make sports non-contactless. It's crazy. You know, you got people who play basketball at LA Fitness who don't think you supposed to play through everything is a foul, a bump, a foul. It's like, it's a sport. I mean, the Romans will laugh at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had gladiator sports. You know, and football used to be considered a gladiator sport. Basketball used to be a man's sport. No boys allowed. That's what NBA stand for. No boys allowed. Now it's nothing but boys. Little boys playing basketball, and then the game is not as physical, and the injuries going up. That is crazy to me, bro. They took the physicality away, and players are injured in the NFL and NBA more now than ever. So I'd love to hear the science on that. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Find me on X, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. You can find wherever I'm at in that link tree, my other platforms. Appreciate y'all who support me across the platform universe. Check us out on Facebook. We doing some good work over there. So I appreciate y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, more videos like this. Peace.